Hey guys, it's Rocket Stripes, and today we're doing another Sims 4 speed build. So I am really passionate about this house, actually. It's a pretty modern, I'd say, family home. It's pretty cozy. It has 2 bedrooms, an office, and then a master bedroom. And I think it has 2 or 3 bathrooms, something like that. I built this with, like, the holidays in mind, which sounds really weird, but I really wanted a cozy home just that I could like have all my Sims families over for the holidays. Something that was like nice, but still just like, it had that homey vibe. That's what I was going for. So I did my best to make that, and add some personality for the characters and everything. How I have it set up is there's a parent or two, I don't really know, and then a teenage daughter and two like maybe like 10 or 7-year-old twin boys. I guess they don't have to be twins, but yeah, just like kid age, whatever you want to put that as. So it doesn't have a lot of outdoor space because I don't know why, okay, but I put this on I think it's like a 15 by 20, or maybe it's a 20 by 30 lot, but it's pretty small. So the house is pretty spacious. Again, there's screenshots at the end, actually, if you guys want to see it. But yeah, I'm just really passionate. Like, I don't know, passionate sounds weird, but I was really into it. I tried really hard. Like, I had to cut so much out because I spent so many hours on this house and trying to perfect it. I actually used the strategy that I had heard of for deciding the floor plan because I was having a really tough time with it. But I had heard this interior designer talk about how they use this bubble method where they draw like a circle and they put the name in of the room. Like they have a piece of paper and they write a circle and then living room and a circle and kitchen, and that for all the different rooms they need. And then if they want the rooms to connect to each other, like through a doorway or an open wall or something like that, then they add a line, and from there they have like all the rooms with the different lines, and they can kind of figure out how it can work best. So I used that method, and it actually helped a lot. It was really interesting too, because I don't know. I've always kind of been interested in interior design and stuff, so I enjoyed trying to practice a little bit, I guess. Um, I I always talk in these, and I talk like I'm talking to myself. I forget that there are people who might, like, there aren't that many people that watch it, and I'm glad about that. But I kind of forget that anyone's gonna listen to it, and I talk just like I'm talking to myself, except I try and provide more context. And it's kind of scary because, like, sometimes people who I, like, basically exclusively know in real life will watch one of these, and then they'll say something, and I'm like, oh, shoot, bro. Like, I didn't mean for real life people to know about this stuff. Because, yeah, I don't know. I'll just say, like, I'll be brutally honest, but, like, I don't want everyone to know everything in real life. Anyway, let's talk about real life. That sounds freaking interesting. Also, we're making the kitchen right now. I like the kitchen. It's pretty nice. Love this backsplash. Probably one of my all-time favorites. I think it's incredibly versatile. It's just gorgeous. It's not quite as overdone as a subway tile is because it's like a modern version. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend this tile brick looking thing. But and the dining room is really nice. I love lots of natural light in the dining room. I feel like that's a must. And I actually made like a tiny back patio space in the back because that's all we had room for. But I did have that coming off of the dining room here. You'll see in a minute. But yeah, life, dude. I watched this YouTube video the other day, and basically it was this guy talking about how your life is just a bunch of days, and each day is pretty much the same. Like, we all have our daily routines, and it changes a bit here and there, but like how your year or whatever went is basically how much you enjoyed or didn't enjoy your daily routine, however that was for you. And so to have an enjoyable life, you just need to put yourself in a daily routine that you enjoy, like most of the aspects of, or steps or whatever. And I thought that was super interesting. And I think it's something I definitely should focus more on. Instead of, like, waiting for good things to come to me, like, work on getting myself to a place where I'll be happy, and understanding that not every day is going to be a crazy cool adventure. Most days are just going to be the same thing over and over again. Like, that's what most of my days are going to be like, and that's okay. That's not a bad thing. And so just, how to enjoy that, really. And to expect that, I think, as well, is something I need to work on. I'm pretty bad at living in the moment. I was talking about this with my brother earlier. It's really hard. I always am thinking about what's next and what I have to do for that, and I don't enjoy just life. I don't enjoy hanging out as much as I think I could. So that's something I'd like to work on. Anyway, right now we're doing the living room in the build, and yes, I'm just gonna dart back and forth. But it's pretty cute. The living room was a little bit more modern than I maybe was originally going for. I have a really hard time with the furniture selection in this game, like making a nice looking but also really functional looking, or normal, I guess, living room. Cause this just it doesn't look like a family living room. It looks too modern. But maybe one day I'll get it down. Yeah, for now we're just gonna have to stick with this more modern, polished version. Another thing I wanted to talk about that I've been thinking about recently, and I know people talk about this all the time. I know it's an overdone subject, but The Sims 4 is genuinely one of the worst games I have ever played. I really don't think that it can get worse than this game. It's just so bad. The lighting rig, awful. The lighting looks horrendous. The way that most aspects of the game function are really poorly designed. It's just not well thought out. It's sloppy. It's just everything about the game is bad. The idea was so good, but the execution, I can't imagine how they could have made the execution worse. We can even just look at the art style. There's so many issues with the art style, right? Nothing, there's a lot of, it's not all cohesive. Some parts of it are, and some aren't, though. Some of it's more cartoony, some of it's more realistic, and you'll see a lot of these different things in the game, and it looks weird. It's strange. The people look plastic. It's boring, right? The way things function is you can have a household of Sims, but you can't easily switch between locations. You can't have one going to school and also go back and easily control one at home. No, you're going to be bombarded with loading screens all the time, which is a huge problem. Also, it's a single player game. I don't even know why I don't know what year this came out, but let's say it was 2015, because I think it was something around that. Why would you make a single player game? Everyone uses multiplayer games, because you know what? Multiplayer games slap. So I don't know what that was about. And then, yeah, the whole building thing, the building setup is just god-awful, because you don't have a color wheel. You have to have, for beds or whatever, for instance, you will have, single beds and double beds that are almost the exact same, but you can't, choose what size to have, one design of bed. It's so many separate objects. It's so bad. But then, there's not separate clutter objects. Clutter objects are built in with massive regular objects. You can't, place it individually. And there's not slots anywhere for anything. And it's so bad. I'm sorry. It just irks me, because it could be so good, but it's not. But I'm really looking forward to Paralyzed, because I think Paralyzed does a lot better job. And also, I hate EA, because they're so money hungry and awful. But now we're working on the upstairs. So the layout does change a little bit. This right here is the girls' bedroom, the teenage girls' bedroom. It does change later, kind of drastically, because I kind of spun it around. It was too big, and I wanted to work on. Actually, I don't think I changed it from this. I think it stays this shape. I just moved the bed, I think. But I wanted to make a cozy room, and I was kind of having a hard time. I didn't know how to make it realistic, right? Because I don't know. I haven't seen that many rooms for teenage girls, even though I am a teenage girl. You'd think I would, but I really haven't. I've only been in 2 teenage girl bedrooms in my whole life, basically, so I didn't have that much to go off. This is the boys' room. I tried to make it really functional, but also kind of practical. So I added like a wardrobe and stuff. You'll see in a little bit. And I also, I wanted to have the toys and the drawing desk and all of that. And I think it turned out pretty well in the end. I really like the color scheme. I kind of went like blue and yellow, but I tried to add like a lot of neutral colors in there to kind of balance it out. It can be used for boys or girls, or really, whatever you want. But I did think it was pretty cute, and it wouldn't be hard to, like, add a toddler bed in and keep the bunk bed, like, as just the top half. If you had, like, a younger sim or something. I did put this on the gallery under rocket_stripes. That's, like, my name on the gallery. I don't really know how it works. Anyway, but yeah, if you look that up, then you can find my profile, I guess, and get the download from there if you would like to play in this house. I think it'd be such a good house to play in, and put like the seasons, like decorations all over, like on the roof and stuff. And yeah, this is just the bathroom that the siblings share, because the parents have their own master bathroom, and then there's a half bath downstairs for like company or anything. But this up here is just like the family, the kids' bathroom, I guess. It isn't really decorated that way. It's decorated as a more neutral bathroom. Here you can see the teenage girl room. I changed it a little bit, and I kind of forgot to record it because, like I said, I think I had this split into like 7 files. At one point, I had accidentally left my computer recording, like my screen recorder running, and so I had a 12-hour recording. It was ridiculous. So, yeah, like I said, I took my precious time on this build, but I do think that it turned out pretty well. Sorry, I'm drinking water. I'm so thirsty. I know I should cut that out, but it's fine, because I don't, like I said, this is just for me. Here's the master closet, by the way. I don't know how to make interesting master bedrooms. I've never been able to do that. There's never any personality. It really makes me sad, but how the hell do you add personality into a master bedroom? I've never seen a master bedroom with personality. I really struggle with that. I'm not good at it. But then they have they have a walk-in closet and a master bathroom, which is pretty nice. And then, the last thing we do, I believe, in a bit is the really small office. Like, it's a tiny, like, closet, almost space room, so it could be used as a storage room, kind of whatever the family needs it as, but I turned it into a closet, and I added, like, a lot of, sorry, not a closet. I turned it into an office, and I added a lot of plants and stuff, and it's pretty cute, I think. I don't know, you'll see in a minute, and then you can judge me from there. And yeah, the master bathroom, it's pretty basic. I don't know how to make interesting bathrooms either. Like, I should probably do some more research into that. But I feel like all bathrooms are kind of the same and kind of boring. Bathrooms and master bedrooms. Although I kind of really want to go try and find some interesting master bedroom ideas, because I think that they're out there. I think I just haven't quite reached that yet. Hopefully. Yeah, I didn't add, like, careers. Like, I wasn't like, oh, I want someone to be a chef that lives here and this and that. No, I just kind of threw items that Sims use a lot, such as stoves and computers. And, you can easily change this room into whatever hobby room you need it to be for whatever your Sims is pursuing. Like, yeah, you can't fit a rocket ship in here, but you can fit, like, a chess table or a muffin machine, the cupcake machine. Also, I'm so mad that the cupcakes can't be made in the oven. There's, like, stuff like that. What is up with that, EA? Why do we have to have this, like, 3x4 machine to make freaking cupcakes when we could just put it in the oven? We can make brownies in the oven. I don't see why it's different. Like, it shouldn't be. Sorry, that, like, makes me mad. There's so many, like, little things in this game that are so stupid. Also, like, some of the fairy lights, they don't make light, which is a huge issue. Also, curtain sizing, don't even get me started on that, dude. But, yeah, I figured that we will survive, hopefully. But there's just, I don't know. It makes me mad when there's so many, like, mistakes or, like, issues like this that just haven't been fixed. And the game, like, lags. The camera movement isn't that well designed at all. Because they have a Sims 3 and a Sims 4 camera. You can select which option you want. The Sims 3 is better than The Sims 4, but it's still not even that good. So I can't wait for Paralives. I don't know when it's coming out, if it'll come out, but I'm excited. Oh, and now we're doing the outdoor seating porch area. In my dream home, I want to have a massive section of outdoor living where it has like the couch section, but also like a kitchen section and a dining section. Like, I want it to be like across the house, right? So I have an indoor and an outdoor version of each of my living spaces, basically. And we added some skylights because eco-friendliness. So here are the screenshots. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.